When back to EFC TV, this is the this is the my starting 11 my starting 11 versus Arsenal. Again, it's gonna be a really tough game, but hopefully we go the same team against Burnley, and hopefully we can get a result against Arsenal away again. So no Arsenal away, tough game, but if we could do that, I think we'll go and get one. But again, this won't be game gone no, but it was tough. It will, but again, it's one that it's tough but winnable. Again, it's a tough game it is, but it's also one in my opinion I think is winnable as well. So, but yeah. So, I think you described it, but it's weird though. I was just getting to team I've gone with. I've seen goal again. I've seen goal number 1 Pickford again. I've seen goal number 1 Pickford. There's no one else to put there again. He's just again. I've seen obviously I think he's done Pickford in my opinion. He's made some absolute amazing saves. Like I think he's made some absolute amazing saves. I mean, not many saves. Gonna be. You know what I mean? He's made some absolute amazing saves. You know, I think he made some brilliant saves against like Newcastle and Burnley. So again, yeah, he's brilliant. He's just there's no words to say. He's just really good stuff. I think then I've in the back four of number 16 Mykolenko again. Yes, I think again. Do you know what do you know what? You know what? I just feel like this is a game that suits him because it's away from home, and it's I think like again. Do you know what? Also, you know what? Okay. So just the camera was like no, just like that word. Okay. But I was like I said, I go on 16. I go on the camera. I go on Mykolenko because one. I feel like this is a game that obviously we're playing from home. I think when we play from home, when we always play away from home, he always plays well. I think at home it's like weird because it's like he can do it at home, but not all the time. Not that often, but you know me like that though. He's obviously somebody. At home, it's weird. His form's always weird, but away, his form is pretty good. You know, it's like it's got a good thing away. I think that obviously on the left on that way. I think on left on that left back going with Glencoe. Then obviously on that right back, I'll go with Jacob Brandt again. Personally, I'd rather want to play him centre back, but again, listen, I think him. Not in person, don't know. But like I said, I was Diego Brien. Again, I'd rather, you know what? Personally, I won't play him right back, but I think when he's played in there, I think like when he has played I think when he played there against Burnley and Newcastle. No, I think it's Newcastle. I can't remember when he played last time he played out. I think it was there. It was Burnley, and then I think it was Newcastle. Was it? I can't remember now. But no, when but. It was not okay. Let's not okay. Let's not okay. Let's not no. Let's not got no. But obviously, I think he's played that. I think he played last time. Played this, so I'm gonna go keep that as it is because you know what? I'd rather see him stand back, but he's playing well there. Play him there because Then I think the 2 seconds I've gone with number 32 brantwaite again. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but in my opinion, he is our number 1 centre back, our best one. By the way, again, a lot of people say McNeil is. A lot of people say Keane is, but I'm sorry, but I disagree with that because again, I'm sorry, but I just think Jack Brantwaite is, in my opinion, who is our number 1 centre back. He's our best centre back, and I just think he's a player. He's really good. He's again. Okay. And feels like right. Okay. As well as that, right? He's a player that a lot of clubs wanted, by the way. So that's how good he is. So I'm not. The next time, got number 6, Tarkowski. I think Jen Tarkowski, who recently did an interview, again did a really good interview. I watched it. I was quite good to watch it before. Yeah, it's really good as well, quite good. But no, obviously, but. Obviously, then I'm Tarkowski again. You know what? I think he's obviously not a club captain. He's obviously Levi's club captain. He's obviously someone, in my opinion, who is a good, solid, reliable centre back. He does a good job. So you know what? He's a good player. So I can't really judge that. But now in midfield, I've got number 37, James Garner again. James Garner, in my opinion, again, I think like everything starts saying, I mentioned all the time, but you know what? I'm not a fan of James Garner, but you know what? This season, I've got to admit, he has done quite well. I think me personally, but you know what? I actually think he has done quite well. The season, I think his form season has gone up massively. He's done really well. So yeah, give credit where it's due. He's done really well. So yeah. Next time I've gone Dewsbury Hall again. And then I think the 10-22, I've gone Dewsbury Hall again. Who else will play the bottom? You can see again. I was thinking, you think now? I'm not saying playing their cup, not playing their cup. You know what I mean? Like, but obviously, yeah. Listen, I'm going Dewsbury Hall because one. Again, you just look at a player. You just look at a player like Dewsbury Hall, and you just see how good a player. You know, you just see how good. You know, you just see how good a player is. I mean, you just see how good a player he is. Yeah, I was thinking, you just see how good a player he is. As well as that, right? You also see like you know, you can see that he's a top world class midfielder who knows what he's doing in the midfield. He can, I think obviously, you know, basically he goes midfield. He can go basically, you know. When I say go, I don't mean like play another single, but you know what I mean. He basically he's a player that can play midfield, but he gets around everywhere. He gets around so on the wing, get around. So basically, he's a player, in my opinion, who goes around. He can play. And you know, he can not play gunner, but you know, he goes around. He goes around midfield, and he does a bit the stuff where it's like I think it was the last preseason round we had. Start season where basically I was like, wow, but basically I'm like, you know what, right? This player we signed with Chelsea, you know, he's obviously he's top. I think he's a top / world class midfielder. And he's a really good quality midfielder as well. So you know what, you gotta play him. He's just wow. There's no play like him. Then obviously in the middle, I'm going to go with number 45, Armstrong again. Me personally, I think Armstrong, in my opinion, should play in the middle, not on the wing, because personally, I just think that he's a player. Oh, sorry, but he's not. Okay, but yeah, but that's it. Because what it is right. I just think a player likes of Armstrong, you know, he's a player that should be playing midfield, not on the wing, not on the left or right, because he's a player, in my opinion, which should be playing midfield. Should be playing in either either number 10 role or as a central midfielder, because he is a player, in my opinion, so in my opinion, I think he's a player that you know what? I actually think he's a player that the near future, like he in my opinion is a future Everton player right there, because again the way he's only listen. Not when say you play a gun. That's not if you play a gun. You know me, like we also know me. Like, oh, you know, he's in my opinion, I think he's a future Everton player. You know, he's a player that. So I'd say again, if he's already in the first race. So again, the fact he's gone done that shows how good he is. As well as that, right? He's a player, in my opinion, who I think is a future Everton player. Richard, the guy, is in there already. That shows how good he is. I'm like, wow. No, it's just I can't say anything else. It's just he is quite a good player. You know, he's obviously okay, but okay. Listen, but you know what? I actually think he's a brilliant midfielder for us. Again, let's have it. Because I know he's a young midfielder, but he's a midfielder, in my opinion. Dave Moyes obviously I rely on trust him because he's brilliant and always good at. So yeah, going over Mill because he's quite good at. Then obviously on the left and the right of the midfield, obviously on the left, obviously on the left right wings, obviously on the left I'm gonna go. On left, yeah. I think on the left. Yeah, I think only on left. On the left, I'm gonna go with number 19, George. Again, a lot of people probably say play Dwight McNeil on the wings, but I won't, because again, personally, I think he did again. Maybe you know what I thought he did. Maybe you know what I do think Dwight McNeil is a good player for years, but again, sorry, I just think this. I just think this is. I just think for next season, I feel like we need better players than Dwight McNeil. I'm sorry we do, because if we now, listen, I'm not getting Europe gone. Listen, I think if we do get in Europe, so then I think if we do get in Europe, not if gone, but listen, I think if we do get if we do get in Europe towards the end of the season, brilliant, great, good, whatever. It basically means we have to go and buy better quality players. And I'm sorry with Dwight McNeil. I'm sorry since I really am. He's obviously won't be in the plans for that, because, and listen, I know he's all the time, you know, he didn't get the move to Crystal Palace. In my opinion, I think obviously, you know, obviously, no, okay. Oh yeah, no, it's really mad because basically, obviously I've probably already, but Dwight McNeil was close game, was just pass, but was just pass end of it. I don't happen with it. I think the deal broke down somewhere, whatever. I don't know, but the deal itself just like broke down, and it wasn't our gonna. I believe it was on like their end, I think, and so again, because you know what, I do feel sorry for Dwight McNeil, I do, but again, okay, but you know what, I do feel sorry for Dwight McNeil because I do, but again, I think next season, I feel like we do need to be going getting better. Go and getting better quality, like go and getting better quality players who can help the team out. Because if we get in Europe, and I mean, listen, if we again, if it, not if gonna, but I think if we do get into Europe by to the end of the season, I think if we do get in Europe this season, I feel we'll need that. If we do get in Europe, obviously we'll need it. I think also we'll need to get in Europe, obviously. But if we don't get in Europe, I feel we'll need it as well. Because the Premier League games coming up, I imagine there'll be a lot more next season. So again, I don't know, but yeah, it's mad. Obviously, it's just weird. I don't describe it, but yeah, it's really mad though. Yeah, just mad. Obviously, yeah, a judgment, but obviously, I'm not on right. I'm gonna go with 19 George again. I'm going George because again, me personally, you know what? I just think George is he's obviously a good young upcoming young player who we signed on loan from Chelsea as well as that, right? He's a player. You know what? So basically, let's not. Okay, let's not start. Let's not start going. What it was is, no, me personally, I think he's a player. He's obviously a player in my opinion. Come back to it easy because it's like. But yeah, but I was like, you know me now. But obviously, I come just because again, I just look at Judge. You know what? He's a good young upcoming player. We signed him on for Chelsea's work. As well as that, he's a player. I think if I think obviously with Jack Grealish obviously been out for the entire season now. Been with out for the season, so it's like a really bad injury. So I think as well as that, he's a player who's occupying, who's trying to occupy position as well as that. Right, the fact that obviously Moyes. Again, he can play dominant, but I'm thinking, what? I'd rather have a player in this game who's got pace, who can get up and down the pitch, who can up and down the pitch, create a few chances and cross a few balls as well, cross a few balls as well, and then whoever's up front, by Barry or Beto, or whoever up front tomorrow, I'd rather have a player who can do that constantly all the time. You don't want a player who plays outside but doesn't do it all the time. Because again, I think you've seen some players playing there. I think probably Moyes will probably play Armstrong there. But again, I don't give that because like if I don't agree because if we do that, I think what we do is we basically telling the player that you're going to play it because we haven't got fit into our McNeil and so you basically doing that. You don't want to be doing it because a young player came and goes, why am I playing there? I'm playing midfield where I'm known for it, and so. I don't know, really, yeah, it's really weird, yeah. But yeah, obviously then, obviously, I've gone Justin again. Yeah, I think obviously, I think obviously, I've gone Justin because one, as well as that, right, all the reasons that for, as well as that, right, he's also a player that, when he's come on, he has shown something good, he has shown something in him that I think he has shown that he is a good player going up down the pitch. So again, he's obviously shown it quite well, so yeah, go on now. Then obviously, then obviously on I see you left it. Then obviously on the left I'm going number 10 Ndiaye. You know what? Ndiaye for me is a player in my opinion who is just a really again obviously a player he's obviously signed on obviously I think not sign for I think obviously a player we signed on I think obviously not sign for I think obviously I think obviously looking at Ndiaye me personally I think he's an absolutely he's a really good, he's a really good player. I think he's a really good player. I think he's a really good winger. I think pace wise he's good. Crossing balls in. I think obviously crossing balls. I think crossing balls as you were. He got going up for. I think going forward, crossing balls and cross to the striker or doing it. Then obviously striking score as you were, and then he's really good as well as that. Right, he has scored a few goals. So again. I think his form since he came up from AFCON, obviously he hasn't been the same. But as well as that, right? He's a player though. I think it. Listen, I can't remember games. I think it was against Burnley or Newcastle. I can't remember now. But basically, he didn't. I think this wasn't. listen, I'm not getting Newcastle good, but I think against Burnley, he's shown how good a player he was. So I think it's Burnley and Newcastle, can't remember now. But I think in one of those games, he's shown how good he was. I was like, yeah, that's why you want to like him there, because he does that job. That's made. Obviously, then also up front, I'm going to go number 11, Barry again. I was tempted to go Beto. I thought Beto didn't do. Me personally, okay. Me personally, I don't think. Personally, I thought Beto didn't play brilliantly well against Burnley, but again, I thought he could have things better. I think he had like a 1-1 chance to score a goal, but obviously, their goalkeeper kept. I think he hit the bar, or their goalkeeper caught out. As you were, you're thinking, oh, just annoying. It's like, oh, whatever. But in very, very annoying then. We could have done better. But obviously, I'm not letting Barry again. I've gone because I think as well as that, I think Barry, you know what? I feel like this game is a game that Barry is more suited to. I think this is a game that obviously so not feel gonna you know what I mean? Like me personally, I just feel this is the game where I feel this is a game that Barry is super, because again this is a game that we know we're going to be going forward quite a bit. I think we will be I think we'll be doing obviously we'll be doing the counter attack. Obviously I think defense will if we're going to be so going to have that as well as that. Right, I also think like creating chances wise, I feel that I'd want somebody who can someone who can go like when that moment score in that moment, score a goal there, and they do that and go wow, like that's like that will show you like they have like a really good thing to me. It's like proper like Rena's thing, right? Amazing. So again, I've gone back just because of that. As well as that, I also think he has scored. I think Beto scored goals there, but I think Barry probably scored like a little bit time more goals than Beto was. Sorry, a little bit to do. Oh, it's a little bit to do, but he's Barry's good more. Everyone's just something now. Oh, sorry about that. Listen, do apologize for me like that. Okay, if they do apologize for like moving like that, it's just because right behind me here, I've actually got like heat, so it's like dead warm right me back, and I was like that. Anyway, I'm bottom, but yeah, I know. Substitutions are Treavers, Keane, McNeil, Aznou, and Brien, Dibling. Again, I think that I think if those you bring McNeil on for likes of Ndiaye, or you bring McNeil on for Ndiaye, obviously, like second half, or half time or second half can bring him on. I think I was saying for Aznou, you can bring Aznou on for Mykolenko, or Keane on for brantwaite, which I wouldn't even, again, me personally won't do, because I just I don't know, just I think midfield can bring on players like Iroegbunam for James Garner, or even you can got like Dibling come on for like Ndiaye or George, even who knows, but yeah. Obviously, yeah, there you go. I'll send me thoughts comments below about the teams you think. Is it the right team, the wrong team? What team would you go with? What team would you go? Would you go with Keane instead of brantwaite, or would you go with Dibling instead of Ndiaye, or would you go with Aznou instead of McNeil there, or would you go with would you go with McNeil instead of George, or anything like that, obviously. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah. Okay, because listen, if you want to see more great videos like match previews, match instant or match reviews, I think yeah. Sign up. Sign up because I'm gonna. You'll see those great videos like the big news videos. Also my Start 11 video. Obviously my Start 11 first videos like that. Obviously, you also want to see exclusive videos like of Mike and my selection and topics. Obviously, numerous other great videos like that as well. Obviously, yeah. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com. And also, you as well, make sure if you're new or you subscribe to the channel, make sure you press the notification buttons as well as well. And also, obviously, so you can see more of those great videos. I think so you can see more of those great videos as well. So yeah, so you can see more of those great videos as well. So there you go. Anyway, that's it for. I was forget. Don't forget Monday. Yeah. Yeah. I was part of it, and this is what I learned more recently. Make sure you hype the video up. Now this is something that I have never heard of before. No, like say someone's got right. No, okay, so let's it. Okay, listen to this. Like, I've done it now. Oh no, yeah. Okay, listen. Okay, let's say something. No, okay, let's say someone's got right. Now, this is something like I never really like. You know what? Like, say someone's got right, guys. This is something like I never heard of. Also, forget as well. Make sure you hype the video. Now, apparently, this is something that I've never heard of. I've only heard this like just today and more recently. Apparently, it's like hype thing and hype the video so the video gets out there. So as well, stuff like that. Yeah, no. Okay, also don't forget as well. Also don't forget. Yeah, no, don't forget as well. Also don't forget to hype the video as well. Because apparently, it gets the video the video and the channel name out there, and so apparently it helps out. So I'd really appreciate it as well because apparently it helps the video out. So I don't know how it works, but I think it does that. I don't know how it works, but I think it does that. Not an expert, but I think it does. Not an expert. Listen, not an expert, but I think it does. And hypes the channel up and gets the channel named out there and all that. So don't know, I'm not an expert, but I think it does that. So I'm actually hoping it works because I try and get subscribers. I'm trying to get subscribers numbers up as well. I'm trying to get more people to watch this channel. This channel gets named out there, and so yeah, I really appreciate it as well. Anyway, awesome. You know what? You know what? Like seriously, you know what? Like seriously, honest God, right? I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com because one, it absolutely massive bit of trying to get going, improve, get better. You know, I'm learning about things like I said, the hype thing, and then not about that, but apparently it helps out. So there you go. Stuff, I think like stuff like, I think like, yeah, Kevin also stuff like that. Obviously, I think stuff like that as well, and then obviously stuff like that as well, and as well as that, right? I'm learning stuff like that, and I'm also trying to learn how certain things, how to post certain things, not certain things, not certain things, gone no, but I was like, no, I mean, obviously I'm trying to learn how do you put a post on YouTube because I don't know how to do it yet, which I'm like trying to learn how to do it because I'm obviously, listen, I've been on YouTube for some time now, but like there's new stuff and stuff that I don't know, so I'm like learning it as I'm going, really. So yeah, no, you know what? Like seriously though, I'd really appreciate you subscribing because again, it absolutely massively trying to keep going, improve, get better. As I said before, again, you know what? No, ask God, it helps massively out, and I'd really appreciate the support as well because me personally, okay, but you know what? I absolutely love doing this. I've got a passion as well for it as well as that. You know what? I feel like I'm actually really good doing it as well. So I want to really like keep doing it. I want to really like it. I really want to like really keep doing it because it's something I'm really good at. So yeah, because it gives me passion. It's a passion of mine as well. I want to keep doing it. Yeah, obviously, yeah. It was yeah. It was. You know what? I'd also you know what? You know what? I'd also really appreciate if you would obviously share it on Facebook. Share it on Facebook. I'm sorry, I was here. So I'll share it on Facebook. Obviously, share it on Facebook.com. Also share it on Twitter.com as well. Make sure you do it as well because again, it massively also do that as well. As well as that, obviously, and also forget. I think. Listen, so not forget going about. Also don't forget to obviously not forget. Also I think also don't forget to obviously yeah not. So not to get on the ball. Also, don't forget to obviously don't forget to obviously also. So I'm not also going about. Obviously, also make sure that you tell your friends, your family, anyone you know really about the channel, about really to get the channel's name out there as well. Make sure you also tell anyone else you know, like your friends, your family, anyone else you know, to get the name out there and tell them about the channel. So that again it helps out massively because it does. Just gonna be now. Oh yes, some make up sometimes. Anyway, as I said for obviously don't forget to give a like, leave comments. As I said for obviously as I said for if anybody leaves comment in the comment section below, get on a shout out as well. There you go. Obviously and then hopefully the Toffees can get a good result away. Let's hopefully the Toffees can get a good result at the Emirates. Hopefully the Toffees can get a good result away. Hopefully the Toffees can get a good result away. Hopefully the Toffees waveform keeps going and keeps getting better and doesn't. Yeah, I was going to comment. I was going to say something. I'm not going to say it though. Obviously, yeah. But hopefully the Toffees can get a good result away from home, away against Arsenal. But hopefully we can get a good result away from home against Arsenal. But you never know. Come on, Toffees. That's it.